The Dow Industrial Index has been struggling to reverse its downward trend. Perhaps a period of consolidation in the coming months can show us the direction the market wants to go next. The 500 largest companies in the USA have also faced challenges in appreciating their value. We are in a great period for investing in good companies. We are actually seeing prices that, for those who do not understand fundamentals and do not take advantage of these promotions, will indeed bitterly regret not having accumulated excellent assets that are fully discounted in a few years. In my opinion, the market is irrational both in the high and in the low, which is the moment we are going through. That's why I consider the monthly video on my channel to be the most important video of all. When I see the Nasdaq, which has a very high beta ranging only -0.66 within the month, I can conclude that the market doesn't have the strength to push it down. We need to understand the context we're in. On the one hand, the market has no reason to fall because it has already fallen a lot in recent months. On the other hand, there is no reason for it to rise so much with this monetary tightening happening. In this monthly analysis that I do, I try to see the behavior of the main players in the market. China, as the second largest economy, has been attempting to establish a bottom, with 3 months of gains, and the drop in February does not yet concern me. The reopening has brought about a highly charged optimism in the index. Now, it remains to be seen whether this is a rebound behavior from the big drop, which I think is less likely, or if we will still have a period of consolidation before possibly rising again in the future. Finally, we arrived in the much-suffering Brazil, which shows a -7.49% drop, making it the weakest among all the indices I follow. Brazil is a very serious and sometimes even amusing case to follow. We have everything here: energy, commodities, food, favorable climate, but we also have other very negative points that do not allow us to be a country that can be taken seriously, such as impunity, large-scale corruption, etc. Therefore, for those who want to invest in Brazil, a very well-made asset selection is necessary. I buy WEG and Eneva every month, but only based on fundamentals because it has become increasingly complicated to remain positioned in Brazil. That little devil caused a huge pattern break in January. When I saw this bar on my last monthly closing, I started salivating, thinking that we would hardly have any more significant drops for this asset. I buy approximately 50 Brazilian reais worth of cryptocurrencies every week, thinking about the next bullish cycle, and maybe I won't be able to buy so cheaply in the coming months. On the channel, I have some projects that I show publicly where I am investing. This was a way that I found to do my hold in a systematic and psychologically very calm way. I consider this project the apple of the channel's eye, and I think that in a few years it will take on great proportions because I studied it a lot to start it. Note that even from the beginning, despite being in a bear market, the portfolio cannot close the month in the negative. Imagine when the market turns the cycle. Last but not least, I use the same hold strategy for cryptocurrencies as I do for stocks. Due to their high volatility, they haven't been able to stay in positive territory for very long, but this doesn't matter for those who plan to realize profits in the next cycle of 2025. And thus, we've reached the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found the information useful. If you want to keep up with my work and receive exclusive content, be sure to follow me on social media. There, you'll have access to tips, trivia, and updates on the topics that interest you the most. So don't waste any time and follow me now on Instagram.com/SenaInvesting, Facebook.com/Sena-Investing, Twitter.com/FabioSena552. Until next time.